I don't want to have to make that a constant battle that I'm always working for. I mean, that was the whole point of the surgery. It's been just a hair over 5 months since my glottoplasty, and now it's looking like I'm heading towards a revision. As I've discussed in some of my previous videos, I have had a little bit of separation from my surgery where the laryngeal folds have opened up a little bit from where they were done originally. So at first I thought, great, it's sounding fine, everything's good. But as time has gone on, it's been clear that maybe this isn't really the best outcome. And according to my speech pathologist, it's fairly common to get a revision for glottoplasty. And so that's what I'll be looking into pretty shortly. While it's here and I can think about it and I'm talking to you now and it sounds fine. But you'll see on some of my other videos, like the one I did recently about makeup, as I sort of get into what I'm talking about and what I'm thinking about and I forget to work on my voice, then I can start to get into the lower tones, like here. And then this becomes kind of unacceptable. And, I really don't want to have to make that a constant battle that I'm always working for. I mean, that was the whole point of the surgery, was to not really have to think quite so much about my voice all the time and to just get along with my life. So, in order to get on with my life, I will shortly schedule a meeting with my surgeon to see what the options are. But even before I had the surgery, they said that this was a possibility of having a revision later, that it can be tuned a little bit up or down depending on how it heals. And because how mine healed was a little bit imperfect, having the revision is probably going to be helpful overall. Obviously, I would like to avoid a revision if I could, but I don't feel like I can actually maintain a high enough voice all the time without having those issues. So that's where we're at. I wish it was easy for me to be able to keep it adjusted at all times, but I have found that there are times when I just forget about it, and then I go back into a more relaxed tone, where I'm not really putting any effort into the pitch of my voice, and then it gets down, say like around 130 hertz. And I really, it's about 150 hertz that you never want to go below if you want to be perceived as female. That's just been my experience, and that's been borne out by a lot of practical examples you could find around. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. May you be well, may you be blessed. May you know yourself as the infinite divine being that you are. May you be full of unconditional love for all beings. May you feel that unconditional love come back to you. Aloha.